Excellent. KuikShop, go.
Yes. What do these two words bring to your mind? Speed, efficiency, and shopping. Where our application brings all of those things conveniently together so that users can use their mobiles to find what they want conveniently and fast.
Okay, what is the current problem? Well, this guy, he is broke. Why? Because he missed all the great sales from Asda, from Sainsbury's, and because he did his shopping in the wrong place, spending much more money than he could.
So what is already out there? There is on the web My Supermarket, but on the mobile market there is nothing. And when I say nothing, I'm talking about utility that helps you find the best shop for your full shopping list.
Okay, what is our solution? KuikShop does the hard thinking for you. You customize your shopping list and it basically finds the best place for you to go and do your shopping based on the whole entire price for the whole shopping list. A result from our surveys is that 90% of the people would really like the idea and would use our map.
So what makes it special? What are your unique selling points? Apart from the fact that there's nothing with similar utility, it has speed. All the sites so far that do something similar require registration, input information, and so on. KuikShop requires just a few clicks on your mobile. It's also portable. You can take it anywhere. You can go to a place you've never been before, just request the product, and it will send you to the closest shop. And it's also very extendable. It can be extended. There's a huge array of extensions you can do.
Right, customer validation. We have surveyed 166 people, including students, families, and high-income individuals, and a married man with a sad face. They covered 8 countries from Europe and America. Based on the results, we discovered that they would mostly use it for finding cheap places, but also for finding the closest shops around them. And surprisingly, most of them would be willing to pay.
Now, what we see in the future? We want to extend our application. We want to take it further than the UK. We want to include foreign markets as well. We would like to include local shops that you cannot find on Google Maps, although this will take some time. We would like to let companies advertise offers and sales through our application. And lastly, some customers have demanded that we also include electronics, luxury products, books, and so on.
Okay, money matters. Good. KuikShop is free for users because what we need is users. We'll make money from getting money from shops and stores that will advertise their products on our app. For further details, please check the business plan and you'll find detailed information in there. Thank you for paying attention to our presentation. We also have a working prototype with limited functionality yet, but yeah. We are KuikShop, redefining shopping efficiency. Thank you. Woo!
Okay. How do you get the prices from all these shops?
It's basically out there on the internet, open data. We have actually taken some prices using import.io.
Yeah, go.
Okay, so I have to thank the import.io guys massively for this because without them we wouldn't have been able to do this. So we use their API. Asda, Tesco, all the big supermarkets do have all their products with prices and sales, and we take them from there, we parse them, and we do magic with it, so we get prices basically. But it's through import.io API.
So it's not. So how would you deal with the little local shops that you talked about?
In the case of the little local shops, we might need either databases or some sort of files that can be readable by machines.
For the very beginning, that is still an extension. We haven't implemented that, but it is an extension which is considering for the future.
But in the same way that Google has closed down some of its APIs and Facebook over time, as people get a bit more icky about how they're being used, don't you think those shops might limit your ability to scrape that data? I mean, your business model is built on them leaving that channel open.
It might be possible. On the other hand, I personally don't expect that to happen since the information is already freely available. You can go to asda.co.uk or tesco.co.uk and search for any particular product, and it will give you the price on the website, and sometimes it will check it against other.
How do you deal with web price and in-store price?
Well, yes, that is the problem. We haven't get a solution to that. We're working really hard on it.
And can you tell me about own brand products?
Sorry? Can you explain
Well, in the sense that places like Tesco, Asda and other places will have a range of different brands, and the own brand will be cheap as chips packaged in something, you know, plain and white, and they make strenuous efforts to make sure that those baskets are compatible. So if you type in cornflakes, there's Kellogg's, there's own brand, and that tag isn't unique. You're going to have to match the database of own brands of Asda, Tesco's, Waitrose, the local shops, versus the database. I mean, that tag word matches to multiple things. How are you going to build that semantically?
By the tag word, do you just mean Asda, Tesco?
Well,
so
the
on?
word cornflakes
Yes.
is a multitude of different things.
Sure.
So you said everybody has a shopping list, right? I have my shopping list that has some generic things in there, or maybe it is a, you know, I have my Asda brand that I prefer. How do you then go and compare that list with the Tesco's version?
May I answer this? Yeah. So the general products we will have on the list. Obviously the products that you can find mostly in most supermarkets. The specific ones we will charge the stores. In fact, the way we expect to make our income is that once we have a user base, we will charge the stores to take into consideration the sales, the special offers, and the specific products.
That we can't really get from online websites.
Yes.
So,
John.
yeah, you've got some forecast of what, in order to sell this, to get the average, you know, to get the payments from the advertisers, how many customers, how many users you're going to have? How many users do you think you can get in the first 6 months?
So the forecast we presented there, we're thinking about 10,000 at least users from that number above. If we get that, we can literally expand it to, that's for one region.
How are you going to get 10,000 users to sign up to use your service in 6 months?
Advertising through social networks, this is how we did the survey basically, networking, and
The power of the social networks is quite great. I mean, in just a few hours, we managed to get 166 people from different countries to answer the survey. And 90% of them were very keen on actually, even from countries that had something similar, but it was very, very badly created. So even they said that, yes, I would use it.
Okay.
So that's why we expect. And once we have a user base, we expect a 10% increase.
did you?
Oh, sorry.
Okay, I may have missed it in your presentation, but what's the barrier to somebody else coming along and doing the same thing?
There's no barrier, but there's just no one, at least locally here in Cape, doing it now.
And what supermarkets and shops did you talk to?
Over the weekend, we literally could not get to any leading positions. We talked here on with local shops, but they said that they cannot provide any answers.
Okay, great.